Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So for today's video, we are actually going to start and embark on a new journey, which will be a Town Hall 12 Let's Play mini-series. And as you can see, I've just kind of jumped in here. I've collected some loot. I've cooked up an army. We have a boost going. We just got attacked. And what we are going to do is that we're going to see how far we can take this base. As you can see, let's just go in here. We have a fully leveled up hero hall, and we have a king of 53, an archer queen at 57, minion prince at 31, and then the grand warden at 28. And my main goal is to get the offensive part of the base as high up as possible and as fast as possible before we advance to anything else, which means that all of our dark elixir is going into heroes and all of our elixir is going into heroes as well, which is the warden. We're going to prioritize the warden and the queen first, and then second to that we are going to get the minion prince up, because the king is oftentimes more of a just a front end tank kind of situation, and I'm feeling like we might actually be able to utilize the minion prince more with the abilities and air attacks. And so by that definition, I feel like that's probably what we're going to do. So this is the base that we're going to use to kind of define the progress that we're having. We've cooked up an army of dragons because I feel like dragons is a good place to start in terms of attacking. And basically from here, we are just going to take everything that we see here and upgrade it. And that's going to be awesome. One of the things that I love the most about Clash of Clans is obviously the ability to upgrade things, and things are just so slow on a Town Hall 17. So having a second ID that I can boost up, potentially get in the future to a higher Town Hall like 14, 15 and 16, where it's really starts to get fun as well with more advanced strategies and potentially Clan War League and all of that. So one of the things that we do need to figure out is we need to find a clan. So that's one of the things we need to figure out. The second thing we need to figure out is what we're going to do once we put down the heroes. But as you can see, the recording actually didn't work for the first video, so we already spent some of the gold and put down all 5 of the builders. So for today we're gonna farm and we're gonna figure out what we are trying to do for the next couple of days. Second thing I want to get you guys in on is that we're actually going to do some things in the builder hall as well. And the reason is that we really want the 6 builder. And so getting things upgraded, I believe it's a mortar level 8 and then level 30 battle machine, something like that. Something about upgrading the clock tower. I can't even remember at this point. So yeah, let's just get out there. Let's do an attack and see what we can find and do. And if you quickly just see it here, what we have is only 3 heroes, because 3, that's 3, not that, yeah, you get it, 3 heroes. And the reason for that is it's when you unlock the RC that you get the 4th hero, right? So I was kind of you know, surprised by that fact, because I haven't been playing a lower Town Hall for like, I was about to say years, which is probably right. But yeah, let's see what we're doing here. We're probably just going to funnel one side with the queen. We have the giant arrow. Maybe we can hit some sweepers right there. Yes, we can. That's decent. I'm not sure we can reach that air defense. Maybe let's just take a moment. Okay, we can. And then we could potentially just do a quick funnel with the Valk and the... let's just get that air defense out of there so we can get the funnel in. Then we're going to send in 2 dragons on each of these sides and then the rest in the middle. One of the things that we do need to take care of here, and the reason why I have some different spells in here, is because I wanted to see if we could get a few points on the pass for this month before the season ends. We're popping the minion prince ability first, because usually that's the best you can do in terms of angling it for the most value. So minion prince ability first, that's generally the best approach to take, and then the warden abilities at some point after, and it's probably now is not the worst time. With the Tesla farm and the air defense, I'm gonna use the ability right there, sorry, not the ability, the rest of the lightning spells is what they're called. We still have a freezer rage and a healing spell. We're obviously just going to use them because, as I said, we need to use spells in the attacks that we're doing to get some more points on the board for the gold pass. And the other thing that we are trying to do is just, you know, do as many attacks as we can, because we have a bank that has not been filled up at all. And if you're unfamiliar with what I mean, then we check it out right here. As you can see, you can actually gather 30 million. And imagine if we had 30 million. That would be an insane start to the next season. I haven't decided on whether or not we're going to purchase gold pass. Probably not is what I'm thinking, because what we want to do is we want to figure out how free to play players generally play the game, or their version of playing the game. On my main account, if you guys didn't know, I'm actually not a I'm actually not a free-to-play player. I have the gold pass. I sometimes purchase some cosmetics, but usually I purchase the little packs every now and again. So do bear that in mind if you've ever wondered, well, how did he get maxed out, or almost maxed out? Well, there's a reason for it, and it is that I am not free to play. So let's put our baby dragon up there to funnel and tank for the Valkyrie. We could probably use a few wall breakers in here to get some more value out of the queen, but that is all right. I'm going to put a dragon down there and a dragon there, and then we'll put everything in the middle. I am right now considering if I want to 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3, just like that. That's probably fine. I am considering whether I should save a couple of dragons. Maybe, yeah, maybe like that. Put 2 dragons down there in that area, and we'll use the minion prince ability going into the middle with the rage. And I feel like this is solid. Yeah. Oh, can we get the warden? Oh no, we didn't get. I was trying to get the stone slammer in as well, but that's all right. I'll freeze right here. The minion prince is taking down most of that, so fantastic. There was a sweeper, there was a single target inferno, and an air defense, and we got everything, which is awesome. And honestly, what we want to do is we want to prioritize the offense, as I said, and want to figure out the best Town Hall 12 strategies along the way. We want to figure out which hero to prioritize first. As I said, I'm kind of debating on whether we do Minion Prince or Queen first in terms of Dark Elixir, but in terms of Elixir, it's pretty self-explanatory because there's only one hero that requires Elixir, so that will be the Warden. Second thing that we want to do is we're actually trying to use an army that is somewhat decent, because we want to push trophies. So whenever we get so the bonuses that we get from the daily star challenge, and just, you know, whenever you end an attack, are the highest as possible. Also because, as you know, one of the things that you can struggle with when entering the game and starting from scratch, or just starting from, you know, as we are here in Town Hall 12, is ores. Ores are really difficult to come by, and so we want to find a clan to war, and we also want to push trophies so that the bonuses are higher. So that's really one of the priorities that we have. Just to update you guys, I want to have, I'm probably going to use dragons as the air army. Second to that, for the ground army, I'm probably going to use super bowlers, and in order to use super bowlers, you need to upgrade the regular bowlers to level 4. So I put them down in the other video that I was recording that did not really, you know, there was no sound and anything like that. And then what we also want to do is that we want to have an actual base, and I'm a fan of ring bases, and this looks like a fun one. This is no, we're not going to put that down. We're going to put the hero hall down there, and then we're going to use the helper hut right there. And then we need to move some stuff around because we've lost some things, or the heroes have been converted into these other types of, you know, masses. So we need to move some stuff so that we have a proper base. Are you guys seeing any gaps we need to fill? Any places? No, this looks decent. So this will be our defensive. Once I log off here in a moment, I will put that as the live, and this is our progress base. As you can see, just quickly glancing over, we have most of our Town Hall 11 walls completely upgraded. There are a few that are still in need of an upgrade here. They're only 1 million, which is like completely nuts. Like I'm paying 6.4 million for walls right now. I actually remember when Town Hall 10 walls were 4 million, and I believe I actually played, correct me if I'm wrong, I might be over exaggerating this memory right here. Weren't they upwards of 6 to 8 million back when Town Hall 10 came out? I might be wrong on this, but I just remember that it was something completely crazy. Walls have always been sort of this debated area in Clash of Clans. Do you upgrade them? Do you not? When the Root Riders came out, people were like, walls, fuck them, we're not going to do it. And honestly, I understand it, but still, I've seen multiple attacks. I follow the pros, and I often see attacks either time failing or compartments really playing a strong role in terms of the wall levels, because things can't move through when they don't have the Root Riders to go through them. So that's actually, you know, don't skip walls is basically what I'm trying to put through here. I'm yapping. I will cook up another army and we'll do a few more attacks, and then we will call it a day. But very excited for this first series here that we're doing. And Town Hall 12 is honestly like at the brink of where things become insane, because once you get the 4th hero on Town Hall 13, that's when things, you know, completely go off the chart. But yeah, Town Hall 12 now. Let's see how fast we can get everything upgraded. Okay, we're back out there. Let's see what kind of bases we can find. I also applied for a clan, so hopefully I'm getting in. And secondly, I've done some research in the background here while the army was cooking, and what I saw is that to an extent the best army is actually a mass E-Drag army, and I have not used E-Drags for, I can't even, like, a million years. Like that was something you used when there was no other choice, basically. 1 2 3 right there, and then 1 2 3 right there. Taking that down. Let's just see where the minion prince goes. That's probably a poor minion. I'm gonna, no, I'm not. I was about to freeze, but I'm not gonna freeze. I'm gonna wait. But I'm gonna use the minion prince ability right there, and I'm not sure how much it's done. It's not like a huge thing, but it spawns some minis, and you know, that's always good. Let's just heal right there. We still have the Stone Slammer balloons and dragons on the right side, and some dragons on the Archer Queen on the left side. We also have this rage that we're going to use right now, and then honestly we're just going to freeze that, and that's a game over. Any cleanup? No, not really, but we will just put down the archers for the heck of it, so that we have a fully trained army once we go back. And as I said, we're not gonna exit out of any attacks, because I want to get up maybe in crystal. I think, I'm not sure. Back in my day when I was not maxed in terms of Town Hall, I believe I was potentially Town Hall, not even sure, what was I, potentially Town Hall 14. And there was, like, you know, certain brackets that you would be in to get the most amount of loot and find the best bases, find dead bases. Like, there was places that people knew where to be in order to get the most out of their of the specific town hall that they were. And I think that that's not really the case anymore. A lot has changed since then. So honestly, I think we can just, like, you know, do almost anything that we want. Some elixir there. Oh man, it hurts so bad seeing all of these. Rune of Dark Elixir, bigger season bank. Oh wait, that's a gold pass thing. Oh, damn. So I'm actually not getting anything. I'm only getting, like, this, what's that, 5 million or something? And 50k Dark Elixir? Wow. Okay, so I might actually consider in the future to use a gold pass so that we can kind of advance rather fast. I have been using, we're doing some builder base in between here, really just for the heck of it, and because, you know, a little bit there, a little bit here kind of goes a long way. And I used this strategy for a specific reason, and that reason was that you would put them down and use these cannons as mortars, if you didn't know. But honestly, I'm probably just gonna spam baby dragons, and that's gonna be it. and that's the reason why I'm upgrading them, because it seems to be the best attack that you can use. Just put them all around the base, and you're pretty much just gonna, you know, hope that they stay out of each other's range so that the aura is consistent and working, and whenever someone goes down, that's just fine. Obviously, remember, you can see the number on who they are and use the ability at the best possible time. Not gonna get a hold up from this one, but that is also fine. We're not really here. If you didn't know, also is that you get this bonus, and you can basically just farm it by, you know, popping in, using all of it, and exit out of there immediately. I'm getting some maxed bases, like, holy crap. We're not gonna spend time thinking about that, honestly. We'll just spam it in there, and then we'll exit out. So let's use ability number 4 and ability number 1 in a second. There we go. Number 3 can probably go off now. That's also fine. Taking down, like, if we get a star every single time, that's probably decent. Considering this is almost a max base. I mean, what can you do, honestly? And what I want to do with this base is, as I said, I want to see how far we can take it over the next couple of weeks. What I've planned is that we're doing weekly videos to kind of showcase the progress that we're having. So it's not going to be me just uploading videos every single day of me just going in and farming the same thing over and over and over again. It's more so going to be me. Are we missing heroes? We're missing heroes. We're missing the queen. Is she not? Why is she sleeping? Hello? We have a boost going. What's going on? When is she back up? How do I check that? I don't even know how to check that. There we go. 20 seconds. Okay, that's fine. We'll wait. We'll wait 15 seconds now. That's fine. But, oh, we also have 2 freezing spells we need to cover. This is the part where the gold pass is just so strong. As you can see, me sitting here and farming, I'm used to things just being up because I have that 20% boost from the gold pass that you get. Where's it at? Where's it at? There we go. These 20% boosts here. Obviously, they start at 10 and then they're 15, then 20 by the end of it. But I mean, it's bigger than you might think, and honestly, that just goes to show how big of an impact it is, in my opinion. For what it's worth, and I understand Supercell is trying to, obviously it's a business, I actually feel that is justified. It's probably the best investment you can make if you want to progress and, you know, no longer be free to play, but still not spend like tons of money on the game. That gold pass is just massive, and you know, I just gave away a gold pass. Obviously it's money, and if you are just like downright don't want to use any money on any type of game, then fair game. Like, you know, that's totally fun or fair. But besides that, if you can afford it and you're okay with it, purchasing the gold pass is the number one investment you can make into the game. Anything else doesn't go even remotely as close to the value that you're getting from that. Oh, this is an amazing base. Okay, so I haven't used these E-Dragons for like a hot minute. So we're probably still gonna do somewhat the same, just an arrow down, straight down, and then we're gonna wall break in if we can. Let's put an E-Drag up there and an E-Drag there to start the funnel on that side. The queen will take down the minion prince. She will not walk in, and that is still also just okay. Maybe this E-Dragon right here can just create the funnel, and we can just get everything in like so. Minion prince, warden down. We have 3 rages, 1 heal, and 3 freezes, and we're probably going to use the first freeze right there, and then we're going to use a rage, and then the warden ability. And the warden ability this time, just basically because I'm unsure where the minion prince was targeting, and we're going to use the ability now because a single target was kind of hammering away. I'm going to heal over here just because they're just static and sitting ducks, and we have 1 on the top right side, 2 it looks like here with the minion prince and the warden. Still 2 freezes. Not really concerned in terms of 3-starring, but you know, I still want to make sure that we maximize everything. So let's just put down the freezes, the rages, everything and get out of this base. Okay, it might be, obviously a Town Hall 11 versus a Town Hall 12 is not fair, especially at this level. Like there's just a huge difference in offensive power and defensive power. But yeah, I mean, I still feel like this is probably better than the mass dragons that I was using previously. So we're already improving, which is great. But let's just finish this off and look at what we actually are going to upgrade. So we have, in a couple of days, we have some collectors, sorry, not collectors, some mines. And then we have a gold storage that in 2 days also will be upgraded to the max. The elixir storages and the dark elixir storage is already done. And then we have a town hall in about 4 days and the bowlers in also about 4 days. So the next thing that's going to happen is that we're going to start putting down the warden and we're going to start putting down the queen. And then from there, we're going to twist our arm and maybe even do minion prince and king at the same time if we can farm enough dark elixir. Back in my day, farming dark elixir was terrible. It was awful. It was one of the worst things that you had to do because it was like just goblins, invis spells, and jump spells and rages, and you just kind of cook the same army over again. But now I do believe with the changes that has come to Clash of Clans, we should be able to farm all of the dark elixir that we need in a day. So yeah, hopefully that's it. Really appreciate you guys tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm looking so much forward to the next couple of weeks with this new idea and this new mini series. But yeah, appreciate you all, and I'll see you guys in the next one.